Hello, apa kabar semuanya? Semoga kalian sehat-sehat selalu ya. Terima kasih loh sudah memilih video ini sebagai pilihan hiburan kalian kali ini. Buat yang baru bergabung, salam kenal. Dan buat teman-teman yang lain, welcome back. Selamat datang kembali. Seperti biasa, aku Kiki, operator utama channel keluarga ini, channel Keluarga Abajian. Di video kali ini, kita bertiga mau mengajak teman-teman semua untuk ikut kita ke North Charleston Fire Museum and Educational Center. North Charleston Fire Museum and Educational Center ini pertama kali dibangun di tahun 2007. Dan di museum ini terdapat banyak sekali unit kendaraan pemadam kebakaran antik dari zaman baheula yang sudah direstorasi untuk dipertontonkan dan sebagai bahan peraga untuk masyarakat umum. Yuk, tonton videonya sampai habis. Dan kalau kalian suka dengan video ini, monggo silahkan dipencet tombol jempol atau like-nya. Dan pastinya jangan lupa untuk di-subscribe. Thank you so much guys. Well, let's go. Tanpa banyak berbasa-basi, kita mulai jalan-jalan kita hari ini.
The whole thing will be red. Why don't you make the whole badge red? Why don't you make it green on the outside?
No.
Like that, green on the outside. And then change the color of the thing that you're making it. Next, we're going to say, wait, your name. Ready? M.
Is it yours? A.
Which is the A? That's right. That's right. Mia. Hazmat. What department do you want? Public safety, brigade, squad, rescue?
Rescue.
Ready? Rescue. Yep.
Ini adalah simulasi kendaraan pemadam kebakaran. Layar depannya mempertontonkan bagaimana dan seperti apa rasanya apabila kita ada di dalam mobil pemadam yang melaju kencang untuk menuju lokasi kebakaran. Rescuing Mia?
No, just wait.
Just wait. Ini adalah mesin pemompa uap dari tahun 1904. Di masa itu, alat ini digunakan untuk menghasilkan uap agar uap tersebut dapat memompa air untuk memadamkan api. Mesin ini dapat mengeluarkan uap air sebanyak 250 galon per menitnya atau setara dengan 946 liter. Dan mesin ini biasanya digunakan di masa itu untuk memadamkan api di area pemukiman sempit yang sulit dilalui oleh kendaraan pemadam kebakaran besar.
There must be a lot of cooking oil and grease in it. This would be a good time to use that fire extinguisher. You can avoid this kind of
Yang sedang teman-teman lihat di layar ini adalah panggung peragaan tentang kejadian kebakaran di satu unit rumah atau apartemen. Di sini dijelaskan benda-benda apa saja di dalam rumah kita yang sebenarnya memiliki risiko tinggi sebagai penyebab kebakaran dan apa yang harus dilakukan apabila tanda-tanda kebakaran mulai terlihat di rumah.
This home burned because the lint filter in the clothes dryer hadn't been cleaned in months. This is an often overlooked fire hazard. Don't store brooms or mops or any flammable material next to the water heater. The heat in a tight or closed space can cause a fire. Never leave a room when the iron is on, not even for a minute. It is definitely a fire hazard. Make sure your space heater is at least 3 feet away from anything that can catch fire. Things like curtains, clothing, bedding, or even a stack of magazines or newspapers. They are all dangerous fire hazards.
Nah, sekarang kita mau ajak kalian semua untuk mengagumi berbagai macam kendaraan pemadam kebakaran antik dari berbagai periode. Selamat menikmati dan selamat mengagumi.
rewarding job there is. At least that's my opinion. I'm a third-generation fireman. As far back as I can remember, someone in my family has been a fireman. My grandfather, my dad, and my oldest brother were all firefighters. You might know someone who's a fireman, or you might want to consider a firefighting career yourself someday. You get a lot of satisfaction helping people in trouble. I can't imagine doing anything else. Hope you enjoy the rest of your visit.
Barusan tadi, si patung peraga petugas pemadam kebakaran menjelaskan betapa profesi ini adalah profesi yang sungguh mulia dan sangat penting perannya dalam kehidupan sehari-hari.
Many towns and cities in the 1800s were susceptible to the ravages of fire. Charleston was no exception. In seconds, half the men in town are running toward the fire. Volunteer firemen pull the town's new pride and joy, a button and brake pumper. Other volunteers form up and prepare to hook the pumper to a nearby fire hydrant. Had two double-acting 10-inch cylinders capable of producing 2 gallons per piston per stroke.
Ini adalah mesin pemompa air manual yang umum digunakan di tahun 1857. Jadi, di masa itu, ketika terjadi kebakaran, mesin pompa manual ini akan disambungkan ke hidran air, lalu masyarakat secara sukarela dan gotong royong memompa air dengan menggunakan alat ini untuk memadamkan api.
to be an escape artist?
I'm Billy, and these are my friends Emma and Kevin.
Hey. And that's Billy's dad, Captain Sanders, and Miss Evans. She's the fire inspector.
We just learned a lot about fire safety because, well, you'll see why real soon.
So come along on our adventure, and you can become an escape artist too.
This could be anybody's home. And this could be any ordinary room. Then fire could turn a room like this into a room like this.
That's why we all need to learn how to prevent fires, or escape if there is a fire.
Hey, you hear about the fire at Kevin's house yet? For real? Let's go check it out.
Yeah, Kevin and his family all escaped, and they're fine.
Wow, that looks pretty bad.
Yeah.
Good morning, Miss Evans. What happened?
We don't know what caused the fire yet. It could have been a number of things.
Hey guys, see if you can help us figure out what happened.
It could have been something on that stove.
Oh, so maybe someone left the kitchen while it was cooking.
Sure, a pan of oil can flame up in seconds. If no one is there to notice, the whole house can burn. Or maybe a space heater too close to curtains.
You need to keep them far away from anything that can catch fire.
We're looking for an ashtray.
Oh, nobody in Kevin's family smokes.
My dad told me that a lot of fires are started by smokers who fall asleep while smoking. And smokers need to make sure their cigarettes are out because they can smolder for hours and catch furniture on fire. Charleston, get the connection?
But the citizens and British sailors sprang into action and prevented a total calamity.
They didn't have big trucks with fancy hoses. Instead, they had buckets.
Does thou think this is as tedious and ineffective as I think?
Aye. Too bad the first steam-powered pumper won't be patented until 1853.
In 1835, two more major fires destroyed hundreds of buildings. That was before the city had fire hydrants. And hauling enough water was an absolute nightmare because the tanks on those old fire engines couldn't hold much.
Well, at least in 1835 they had hand pumpers, but those needed some real muscle.
True, but those old pumpers really made fighting fires a lot easier.
Now, the Great Fire of 1861, the flames were whipped up by gale force winds, and again, there wasn't enough water for the firefighters. In the end, much of the city lay in ruins.
Those fires were terrible.
But Charleston rebuilt, and even grew.
And today, North Charleston has some of the greatest firefighters and super modern equipment to keep us all safe.
Well, as you can see, I have a lot more investigating to do before I can say for sure what caused the fire. It could have started in the kitchen on the stove, in the living room with the space heater, or it could have been an unattended candle.
Fire is really destructive.
So an escape artist needs to understand what makes fires tick. You know, the science of fire.
Your dad knows all about that.
Oh yeah.
Well, a fire needs three things to ignite and keep going.
Now listen up. You guys can impress your parents with this info.
Fire needs fuel to burn, and anything can catch fire, like wood, cloth, gasoline,
And it needs oxygen.
That's two. Can you think of a third? It's something really hot.
me.
Heat. It needs heat. You can have a pile of wood and oxygen from the air, but you still won't have a fire until you heat the wood hot enough to catch fire.
Fuel, oxygen.
Heat. And when you have all three, you will have a fire.
That's hot. So you were to take away just one of the three things. What will happen?
The fire will die out, and that's what firefighters do.
Escape plan is practicing it. Do it 2 times a year each time you set your clocks forward and back. And while you're at it, replace the batteries in your smoke alarm too.
I get it. You don't want to rely on luck. You want to have a plan.
Yeah, for sure.
Residents of this quiet North Charleston neighborhood were taken by surprise when fire erupted about 1 p.m. in this home on Magnolia Drive. The blaze was fierce, but firefighters quickly brought it under control. Captain Sanders, who's in charge of this operation, told me the fire command system worked perfectly, which means he was in touch with his crew the entire time by radio. You can see someone coming out of the house wearing what's called a self-contained breathing apparatus. It's what firefighters use in tight spaces when it's too smoky to breathe normally. You looked kind of scary with that mask on.
I know. Even my kids are scared of me with this. But it's okay. It's just me. And with this, I can rescue you.
Is everybody okay?
Yes. Thankfully, these people have working smoke detectors and a great escape plan. They were all here by that tree when we arrived. Good job, folks.
You guys get out of your home right away. Then call 911.
And don't go back for any reason. Let the professional firefighters fight the fire. Right, guys?
Let's go! Come on, let's go, Mimi. This way.
Oh, well, get out. Careful.
Lead the way.
Very fun doing
Here we are. Okay, I think it's time to go now. Do you want to say goodbye to your new friend?
No, I don't want to.
Hey, see.
Nah, ini adalah emblem-emblem satuan unit pemadam kebakaran dari seluruh negara bagian di Amerika Serikat. Keren ya guys ya? Look at you! Hi, firefighter Mia. What have you got there? Goodness! That's the whole army of first responder.
this one will carry 3 horses to drive this one.
1886, before World War I. Well, there you go. Tibalah kita di akhir video jalan-jalan kali ini. Sekali lagi, aku Kiki, Chris, dan tentunya Mia mengucapkan banyak terima kasih untuk teman-teman semua yang terus setia memantau channel keluarga kecil kami ini. Semoga kalian terhibur dengan videonya ya. Dan tunggu kami di video-video selanjutnya. Bye!
Thank you for watching for me, everybody.
Thank you for watching, everybody.
Thank you for watching me, everybody. It's time to come home now.